Aquarius, this is your horoscope for 2019. I want to give you an idea of what the year looks like, but I'm also kind of nosy to see whether you're going to have a good year or a bad year. So let's have a look. In January, eclipse season starts. Now, an eclipse is when either a full moon or a new moon is interrupted, and then, because of that interruption, the effects last for 6 months. So on the 6th of January, you've got a solar eclipse in Capricorn in your 12th house of spirituality. You've got Mercury, Saturn, the transiting midheaven, the Sun, the Moon, and Pluto in Capricorn in your 12th house of spirituality. So for the first 6 months of this year, Aquarius, of 2019, you, out of all of the signs, are the most resilient, the most powerful, and you can take the most burden. You are like a tank, okay? So you're able to really take on the most difficult things in your life. If there's something that scared you for ages, if you're a hoarder and you've never been able to just even touch that, start working on it. During the first 6 months of 2019, you will clear that entire house. I guarantee you. You have spiritual strength like never before. There is a total lunar eclipse and a supermoon in Leo on the 21st of January, and a supermoon is when the moon is 5 to 15% bigger than it usually is, so it's closer to us and it affects us more. And this is another eclipse, so the effects last for 6 months. Now the full moon is at 5 degrees in Leo in your 7th house. So you feel really comfortable putting yourself in situations where you meet new people, you're comfortable in your own skin, you like having fun, and you feel really comfortable being around people. So you're spiritually strong, you find it easy to be around people. Reading between the lines, the first 6 months of the year here really means that you're likely to meet lots and lots of new people, lots of interesting people who you can speak to. Uranus, the planet of the miraculous and unexpected, is sitting on your roots. So it might be that you find the soulmate through all of this if you're single. For Aquarians who are in relationships already, it's about finding your confidence again and feeling appreciated and feeling beautiful. So that's the energy you give off for the first 6 months. That's amazing. So out of all of the signs, you feel most comfortable with love and other people, and nothing can touch you spiritually. Someone on Twitter said recently, Greg, I don't think you like Aquarius. I don't think you like us. But my ex was in Aquarius. We were together for 8 years. So I love Aquarians because it works, obviously. But what I never get about Aquarius is the way you guys are so blessed. I mean, having all that Capricorn in your 12th, it means the first 6 months of 2019, you're going to have total contentment of peace of mind. Something bad comes up, you're going to look at it and say, okay, we'll deal with it. There's not going to be like, oh my God, you're not going to react like that. It's all calm, it's all cool, and you love yourself and other people. Amazing. Now, I'm only looking at the big things because this is a yearly forecast. So we've got another supermoon in Virgo on the 19th of February. Okay, supermoons are bigger than regular moons and they affect us even more. Now this one in Virgo is in your 8th house, opposing your 2nd of money. So on the 19th of February, you're really going to use your eagle eye laser vision to look at your job, to look at how long you've been there, to look at what you've earned, and to look at what you've made for the company. You will then feel a certain way about that. Either you will feel that you need to keep doing that that's the best thing that's available to you, or you will suddenly feel very dissatisfied. Some of you, I mean, people react differently. Some of you will say, well, this is the only platform I have, so I'm going to keep using this. Other Aquarians are going to say, I have a dream of my own radio station, for instance, and I'm going to create that myself. So watch out for that supermoon in February. It's going to have an emotional response because you analyze your working situation and you come to some sort of conclusion, good or bad. On the 6th of March, Uranus, the planet of rebellion and eccentricity, goes direct and it goes into Taurus in your 4th house. Now you may be wondering, you may be saying, well, Uranus is in Taurus now. And it is in Taurus now, but it retrogrades at the end of 2018. And it goes back into Aries. And it stays in Aries in retrograde until the 6th of March. And then it moves into Taurus and it starts to bring technological and financial changes into our life. Now Uranus and Mars are both in Taurus at the very bottom of your chart in that 4th house of family next to the IC, which is your roots, how you belong. And Uranus in Taurus sitting on your roots can mean total upheaval. It can mean that your finances totally change and that you go from a 1-bedroom flat to a mansion. Or it could mean that through work you suddenly meet someone and it's an amazing romance and you fall in love quickly and you're married in a month. It's the miraculous and unexpected that can happen to you here in March when Uranus goes into Taurus. It's very positive. We have another supermoon on the 20th of March, which is in Libra, and that's in your 9th house again. So there's a desire to create opportunities and to connect with people from around the world. I think you're in the mode of communicating, being independent, seeing how you can help other people and make money while you're doing that. Focus on family. I really think that you're able to juggle everything because you have this spiritual strength. You're really able to multitask and you're able to, so let's say you're an unemployed single Aquarius. 2019 enables you to create your own business and to find your soulmate. So as the signs go, you're really, really lucky. And we're only in March here. So this supermoon in Libra really helps you. So on the 20th of March, if you go out, out with friends or you travel, you'll meet someone or something that you absolutely fall in love with. Amazing. April is all about communication and independence. So there may be something in April that really gets you incensed. Yeah, with the moon at 29 degrees in Scorpio on your 10th, something about someone's job irritates you and you speak out against that. I'm getting politics in some way that you really get fed up there. In May, you're much more focused again on family, love, sensuality, communicating with your soulmate. Your ideal soulmate, by the way, for you Aquarius, is a fire sign. Like a Leo or an Aries or a Sagittarius, because they can keep up with you and they also have lots of ideas and they don't get frustrated with your ability to dream big. So May is really good for love. So you've got a good year here. I mean, this 2019, I was looking at, is this going to be a good or bad year for Aquarius? It's going to be a fabulous year for you. June, we've got Jupiter, the lucky planet, which sits in your 11th house of hopes and dreams. That squares Neptune, and that's in your 2nd house of money. So if you hope and dream it, Neptune is the manifestation planet in your 2nd house of money. You will manifest the money that you want. Although you can turn it around as well. You can see yourself with a lot of money and backtrack and see how you did that. And you will be guided in terms of, well, you added a lot of value by making this video or writing this book or performing. So money is not going to be a problem for you at all. That Jupiter-Neptune square happens a couple of times this year. It happens in January, in June, in September, and in December. And it allows you to literally manifest money and to pluck it out of the air. So it means that, reading between the lines, you can't just pluck money out of the air, but you have to create something of value. And I really see you creating something of value that's like passive income that allows you to pluck money out of the air. So there are a lot of Aquarians who are going to find their niche and who are going to manifest what they want. And these months, January, June, September, December, they really help you in manifesting your desires. So Aquarians are going to make it big in 2019. It's your year, guys. In July, we have the second round of solar eclipses. And the first eclipse is on the 2nd of July. And that's a total solar eclipse, so it's going to be totally blacked out. It's in Cancer, and it's in your 6th house of work. It's a new moon as well, and it's an eclipse, so it's interrupted, and it lasts for 6 months. Cancer energy is being pulled into your 6th house of work, daily routine, and your physical health. So first of all, your self-care is going to get much better. Your routine is going to get much more chill. And the work you do is going to be much more effective. It opposes Saturn and Pluto in your 12th house. Total spiritual strength and spiritual resilience. So if any of you guys want to learn Reiki healing, healing touch, pranic healing, anything to do with medicine, psychic healing, spiritual healing, please do it on the 2nd of July or get involved with it, because for this next 6 months you're going to want to work with people in a way that you heal them, and it's through talking and hands-on healing. Now there's another eclipse, there's a partial lunar eclipse on the 16th, and that is in your 12th house next to Saturn and Pluto and Capricorn. So again, you feel most comfortable when you're working with spiritual principles and making those tangible and real and using them to take care of other people. So let's say, for instance, you get the spiritual guidance that you can heal the soul through the senses, which is wrong. Okay, you can't. But let's say you get that insight. You can heal the soul through the senses. And you find that important and you spread that message and it helps other people. It's through meditation that you get the guidance, the message, the content of what you're trying to communicate here. And as an Aquarius, you're someone who's humanitarian anyway, and this year you really work at that. You really work at being the best humanitarian that you can be. So give yourself a break and a pat on the back a little bit as well. It's good that all that energy is in Cancer, because you're not going to burn yourself out and you're going to take care of yourself, which is nice. Yeah. Now August, so remember these energies last for 6 months. So you feel very comfortable working with spiritual energy and you want to use that energy to help people. August is all about relationships again. You really want to experience fun. So is September, but in September we've got the Jupiter-Neptune square again. So Jupiter is now in the 11th, Neptune's in the 2nd. You can still manifest money, but what you're focused on is meeting new people, having new experiences, learning, sex, sensuality, mixed up with work. If that's the world you live in, fine. But don't get too involved in relationships and random hookups to forget that this is the year when you can really triumph financially, Aquarius. So if you've ever had worries about money and you want to safeguard yourself, you can in September. Just in September and in 2019, just don't let yourself be derailed by, you know, short-term pleasures of the flesh. I sound like a vicar. Okay, October is bliss. One of your hopes and dreams at work comes true. You either win a trip, or you get a promotion, or you understand that your work really helps something, or that the orphanage that you supported, the kids have now all graduated. Something wonderful happens in October. On the 11th of November, We have Mercury, the communication planet, transiting across the sun, so in front of the sun so we can see it. And the next time this is going to happen is in 2039. So this Mercury is closer to us than it's ever been. And Mercury is in your 10th house of career at 12 degrees in Scorpio. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 is about communication and new beginnings. Scorpio is about diving into yourself. So on the 17th of November, no, on the 11th of November, when Mercury transits, all you need to do is go within and say, what am I supposed to do for work? What do you guys want me to do for work? What's my life purpose? What's my path? You'll be given it. It'll come in, because Mercury's right there. But you've got to be in touch with your feelings. You've got to be able to listen. In December, the Jupiter-Neptune square appears again, but Jupiter has now moved into your 12th house. So it's literally through spiritual work and making that public achieves your soul mission and allows you to make money as well. Your soul mission for now, which is to help other people. So in 2019, you really want to be of service and heal others. And you can do that very well, and you can heal yourself in the process and also heal your finances. So it looks like an amazing year for you. I hope you have the best time. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. First of all, in my personal readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. The astrology chart gives me a blueprint of your soul. It shows me where you've been in past lifetimes and what your life purpose is in this lifetime, what your vocational aptitudes are, what's destined for you in money and career and love and health and moving and spiritual progress. I can answer any of your questions, and also compatibility charts with partners. So if you have any questions, then please just get in touch via the website. If you like my videos, I do daily tarot readings, weekly horoscopes for all signs of the zodiac, monthly horoscopes for each sun sign and rising sign, and these yearly forecasts. So if you like any of the videos, please hit the subscribe button. I'd be ever so grateful. I hope you have a wonderful 2019, and I'll speak to you soon.